Hello everyone, welcome back. Alright, so the second vehicle on the property I want to showcase is this 1924 Packard Doodlebug tractor. This Packard started out life as a four-door sedan and was cut up and made into a Doodlebug tractor. That's what these are called, Doodlebugs. At the time, the family couldn't afford a new John Deere D. At the time, that's what they would have used, was a John Deere D, so they ended up taking the family car and cutting it up and making it into a tractor. So I'll show you the big drum headlights on here. They call them drum headlights because of the back. You know, they look like a drum, but it's got that classic Packard shape. The radiators are always shaped like that in Packards, and so are the headlights. Got the original moto meter. Yes. If you ask me, this was probably an upgrade over a John Deere, because I mean, heck, you're using a Packard, but obviously it doesn't have the pulling power that a farm tractor would have. But hey, you know what? It beats using a horse, because this is what they used to use to rake hay. See, here's a sickle bar mower. They cut hay with this, and then they raked it with the hay rake over there. They pulled it behind the Packard. And yeah, this is your seat. This bucket right here is your seat, and this is your fuel tank. It's gravity fed. Your standard 3-speed. Here's your battery box built into the fender. The original windshield is over in the corner. Here it is, right here. All original, not broken. Now I'll show you the engine. These are not hooked up right now to the hood, but here's the inline 6 and our Flathead engine. Let me get the flashlight real quick. By the way, these are called side curtains, in case anyone's wondering. As I said earlier, these are called butterfly hoods because when they open, it's like a butterfly flying. They open like the wings. Anyways, so here's the inline 6 Flathead engine. They put this piece of sheet metal here over the manifold because I was told that they burned kerosene during World War II because it was cheaper, and they need to put this heat shield over it so that way the combustion, the heat from the exhaust manifold would heat up the intake manifold and make it burn cleaner. And so, and after the war, then they went back to using gasoline, and then shortly after that, they quit farming. But here's your looks like I think that's the generator. Over there's your starter on the other side. I can't really get over there. Yeah, it's a big engine. This is a big Flathead engine. Here's your vacuum tank for the fuel. The vacuum draws the fuel up from the fuel tank. What else? Oh, here's your Packard Carburetor. I think that they actually produced their own carburetors back then, believe it or not. What else? I don't know. Kind of give you a quick overview of the Packard. Push the curtain back. It's got the Packard hubcap. You got the original front drum brakes, of course. I don't know if I can get to the other side or not. if you haven't noticed already, this building is being supported by tree limbs that were just cut, and here's some more here. So this building could fall on me any minute. So I'm being really careful, trying not to bump into any of these because I would hate for that to happen. There's your clutch and your brake. Yeah, I can't get over there. But another neat old barn find. You just don't see these kinds of barn finds anymore. Yeah. The mice have started to make a mouse house. You could see there's some mouse, mouse nest over there. Anyway, I'm gonna close the hood now. Put my flashlight down. This is a little video showcasing this 24 Packard Doodlebug tractor. Yes, we hope to purchase this from the owner as well. And what we'd plan on doing with this is getting this machine running and taking it to the local antique engine and tractor shows and driving around on it. But honestly, it's just a nice survivor, I mean, other than it being cut up, I mean, mechanically it's pretty original. And honestly, if you really, really wanted to, you could take, the engine and front axle and everything else and put it on a complete Packard and, restore it. But this thing right here is really good enough, I'd say. Just leave it original and it's a piece of history, as is, Especially since I know the history on this specific Doodlebug tractor. I know what year that they cut it up. They cut this Packard up in 1941 at the beginning of the war, and they used it around here. And yeah, so if anyone has any questions or comments, or even has any more information on these old Packards from the 20s and 30s, please let me know. I'm avidly interested in these old vehicles. And yeah, so it's kind of a little quickie just showcasing this. I'll call it the tractor since it sounds more cool. So thanks for watching.